You know, everyone is saying that nobody wants to work anymore. And if by work you mean, well, do what some rich jerk says so that they can get even richer, then I guess I don't want to work anymore either. How are you guys doing? Well, today we're going to look at the r/anti-work community, and let's take a look. In a local Facebook group, come volunteer first for 5 hours. Oh, is that what it sounds like? Crumble Cookies is hiring urgently for our overnight shift. Start as early as tonight if you're available. Wow, they are desperate. 12 a.m. to 5 a.m., $18 hourly. It's been a while since I've been earnestly looking for something that's through a company. I'm really embracing that anti-work spirit. Monday through Friday, Saturdays off. Wait, I guess they're closed Sundays. Maybe one of those companies. Responsibilities. Please note that before you are officially hired, you must complete a trial shift. It's an unpaid shift where we assess if you can do the job, and also a chance for you to see what this shift entails. Once the shift is over, you can then tell me if you want the job or not. This hiring model was created to avoid going the various paperwork stages and require training just to realize at the end of all of that you don't want the job, wasting my time and yours. So if you really want to work this shift, come volunteer first for 5 hours, and then we'll talk from there. If I want to volunteer baking cookies, I'll go work at a kitchen or something for charity or for mutual aid. You know, that's just free labor. They're just trying to get free labor, and they can't even spell vacuum. Wow, that's something. That is definitely something. Oh, wow, I just noticed they put the solid sign there, the solid fist sign there. They are not showing solidarity with people. They are doing the exact opposite of showing solidarity with people. People need to show solidarity by not working for these, I hesitate to say, people. Oh, yes, here's a very good point in the comments right here. What happens if the oven blows up on the trial shift, or literally any sort of accident whatsoever? If you are doing a trial shift for a company, if you are there and not getting paid and doing some work, and something goes wrong and it's your fault, then you are not officially an employee of the company, and you are liable. Potentially, and that's bad. You don't want to be liable for things going wrong. That is indeed a good point. Yeah, I hope no one shows up to do that. Yes, thank you, fellow anarchist. Eat a ton of cookies. Unfortunately, not a good idea, because if something goes wrong and you're there as with no authority and all of the liability, that's a bad situation. Although if you have all of the liability, I guess you just take the authority, is maybe what you have to do. A trial shift goes both ways. They just failed their part of it by not paying. Yeah. Wait, assuming that's what they're... Yeah. Legally they have to be paid in a lot of countries. Right, workplace injury. Who covers it if they're not doing paperwork? Precisely. Alright. They made my best friend resign this morning because they found out she interviewed for another job. She doesn't even know if she got the job yet, but her last day is October 31st. Halloween. Weird. Literally came into work and they pulled her into a meeting and demanded a date. Okay, so she chose Halloween. Alright, she's been here 2 years and has pretty much single-handedly pulled our children's department off the ground. She was planning on sticking around for a few years and training whoever's coming after her, but forget that, I guess. Forget them. I think we're up to 8 people who have left since I've been here, and a lot of it is management. It is genuinely disturbing how corrupt even something as peace-bringing as a public library can be. Yeah, public libraries are usually a lot, pretty chill. What do the comments say? Tell her to rescind the resignation and tell them she'll stay so she can claim unemployment all else fails. Yes, I agree with that. She should not be resigning. She should be making them let her go if she doesn't get the job at the other place, then she needs them to be firing her and not to be forcing her to resign. Yeah, pressuring someone into resigning so that they can't get unemployment benefits is a really predatory practice. Yeah, she needs a backup in case the other job doesn't move forward with her. Absolutely. Have her find an attorney who specializes in labor litigation and schedule a free consult. Yeah, considering she was coerced under duress into providing a resignation, then yeah, at that point I think it's a good idea to get a lawyer involved, at least for a consultation. Okay, that's very good advice from in that comment chain. I asked for a raise and I got it. So far so good. 2 weeks after that, my boss asked me if I would like to move into a rent-free apartment and cut out gas costs from my salary. That is a bad deal. Never move into company housing. It gives them power over your livelihood. And if your boss can evict you from your house, that is a terrible situation to be in. That you should never, ever, ever be in that situation. If you live with someone and they want to be your boss and it's not like your parents or something, and even if it is your parents, be very careful. But if it's not, is like, even if it's your girlfriend or boyfriend or something, that's a bad deal. Like if it's your husband and your wife and they're not actually, and it's like a boss on paper, you shouldn't even be doing that. You should be negotiating a different contract. You should be like co-owners or at the same level. You don't want to have the power dynamic of the person that is over you at work also being over you at your, with the ability to get you out of your house. That's what I assume they mean by rent free, is that the boss owns the house and is allowing them to live there kind of as a subletting without actually putting them on paper. But let's actually read the post and see what it says. Let's see. I hope this is the correct sub for this. It absolutely is. A few weeks ago, I asked my boss to raise my salary because it's not covering me anymore, and that I come all the way, 40 minutes away, because I like it here. 40-minute drives. Man, commutes are annoying. We need walkable cities and less cars. But that's a related but not the same topic. That's not what this guy's talking about right now. They agreed to raise my salary and pay my gas costs. Okay. So far, so good. A couple of days ago, my boss asked me if I would like to move into an apartment that is 5 minutes walk from the workplace because it's empty and they are paying the rent anyway, and that to save you time and I don't have to pay for gas. So I gotta click that I will take salary minus gas costs, and then I will have to pay all utilities and house bills, and that will eat up my paychecks and I won't have much to save. Right now I live with my grandparents. I help them some, but I am not paying for stuff like pantry staples, cleaning stuff, etc. Plus, a lot of my activities are 10 minutes walk from my town, and it means I will have to give them up. Living costs are almost the same between the two towns. Not sure if this is a genuine help and consideration from my boss. It is not. Or she just want to keep more money to herself as much as possible. That is exactly, well, it's not money, it's power. What would you do in a similar situation? Run, quit, hide, change your name, go into witness protection. I don't know. Quit, definitely. I don't see it's worth it to save up $800 on gas. You're spending $800 on gas? Edit, got great insights. Most shared this should say no. I love the ones who tried to help how to reject such a nice gift. It's not a nice gesture. I decided it's better to keep things as they are and work on finding a better job, a better paying job. It's just a better job. It doesn't have to be better paying to be better. I'm not going to be in my 20s forever to have the energy to commute. Also, 800 stirred many people. Yes, that is a lot to spend on gas. That is a ton to spend on gas. The amount covers Uber rides, transportation, and gas and maintenance, but I tell them it's gas. Uber rides, transportation, and gas and maintenance. Oh, you have like an old car and it has to get fixed all the time, so you have to get Uber rides when it's in the shop and pay for maintenance. You need to get rid of that car and get something better, or not, or at least do a comparison of what would be the cost of keeping the car and doing the maintenance. That's $800 a month right now. What would be the cost of doing Uber rides every day that you're working? Well, I don't know. What's the cost of public transportation if you have it where you work? What would the cost of transportation be if you didn't have a car compared to the cost of transportation you're paying now with gas, maintenance, and don't forget car insurance? I would compare those two things. I recently got rid of my own car because of the difference in those amounts just being extraordinary. No way in hell I would agree to have my boss and my landlord be in the same family, let alone the same person. Absolutely. Don't even let them be, not even friends. If you're currently living with your grandparents, continue to do so until you can afford to rent or buy a place of your own. Absolutely. Or have a close friend that you could be roommates with. Good idea. Although it better be someone that you better be very sure that you can be comfortable living with them. Becoming roommates is a strain on any relationship. Keep an eye on your local housing market, even if you don't intend on moving out anytime soon. The more information you have, the better your odds at not getting ripped off. Yes, always. The more information you have, the better your odds at not getting ripped off is always true. Yeah. Do not move into that apartment. Absolutely. Admiral Akbar's warning has never been more astute. It is indeed a trap. I sold my soul to the company store. That is exactly what is happening there. Is you were moving to the company town. You are going to be shopping at the company store. You're not going to be making any money to be able to move out. You are going to be an indentured servant if you do this. Well, folks, we had a lot of fun and we learned a lot, but that's going to do it for this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already, do all the YouTube things, you know the drill. And don't forget, the bosses just have money, but the workers have labor, and money can't do anything without labor, but labor can do anything with or without money. Catch you all next time.